is me, Asha, and this is my very first video on my channel, and today you're here to see this look I have created over here. To start off, I'm going to use this Pro Girl concealer in the shade Creamy Beige with the blending brush over here, which is from Real Techniques. It is a very fluffy, dense Real Technique brush, and it's a very good brush. And you're going to see me using this brush to this concealer. I'm going to use it as a primer base on my eyes, and I'm going to blend it in my lid. And here I'm using the Makeup Revolution Luxury Powder in the shade Banana. Today we are using this palette over here, which is from NYX, and it is a very amazing colorful palette. I love it. And I'm gonna go in with this brush from Bobbi Brown in the number 20, I believe. And this is a very good blending brush, and I love this brush for blending out. First of all, I'm gonna go in with this color here over here, which is like orangish color, and I'm gonna precisely work into my crease area. If you do not have a crease area, you can always create it in this technique, going back and forth in between your brow and your eyelid area. And here you can see me gradually building up the color according to my preference. I went in with a tape. I look weird, I know, sorry. I went in with a tape because I thought it's gonna give me a precise edgy look, which I was looking for. Then I'm going to take this color next to it, and I'm going to go back into the same area, building up the color. And I love working with different colors. I feel like, you know, they give you more, blown out look and a transition, and it looks smoother to your eyes according to me. And I'm going to blend it in. Here I'm taking the red color, and I'm precisely focusing on my outer edge because there where I want most of the pigment to be. And I'm going to gradually build up the color in the same area. And then when I'm happy with it, and I know I have no products left on my brush, I'm going to go in towards my inner corner and a little above my crease area to have a blown out look. And then this is a clean brush, and I don't know the name of it, sorry. And it's like a very fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to go in like a crazy person all over the shades just to make sure all the things are blended very properly. I always suggest you to have like a blending brush all separate, just to blend out all the colors after you go in with a new color. Here I'm using this brush, which is like much smaller and denser, and it's like a very affordable cheap brush, and I'll link down all the information below. Taking this purple from the same palette, I'm gonna go into the tapping motion first because that is where I want most of the pigment to be, and then I'm just slightly gradually moving towards my inner corner because I want like a dark purple to be just where the glitters in. I want a purple, and then I'm going to take this precise blending brush from Real Techniques as well. I love Real Techniques brush, to be honest, and this one serves my purpose perfectly. It perfectly fits into my crease area, and I love defining my crease area with this brush. Going back with the purple and magenta from the same palette. I'm very sorry if I pronounce anything wrong, don't judge me. I'm new, I'm nervous, and I'm all over the places right now, trust me. So I'm just gonna build it out and trying to smooth it out, and here you're gonna see me going back and forth between brushes. I'm not adding any extra product, I'm just going back and forth just to achieve the desired blending look I want. And I did pop on some yellow because I felt like it needed some yellow. I love yellow, like I just need a reason to put yellow in my eye, my crease area. I love it. I'm just going back and forth and blending everything out, and I realized that I lost a lot of the purple from the blending I did, so I'm going back with the purple to make it more prominent and pigmented. Here I'm not adding any extra products. This one already had the yellow on it, so I'm just working with whatever is left on the brush. And now we're gonna move on to the showstopper of the look. This is like a perfect substitute for Stila liquid eyeshadows, glitter eyeshadows. And this one here I tried to do some swatches to show you, and I'm gonna use this brush from Real Technique, which is like very precise tiny brush, and I love this brush to do this kind of works. And I tried to keep all the clips over here. You can see me doing gradually starting from the lash line to above, because I wanted to take some time and gradually understand how to do it, because this is my first time working with this kind of like products. I never used a liquid glittery eyeshadow in my life ever. This was my first time applying it. I wanted to do a cut crease. Oh no, this is my second time. I lied, sorry. The first time was off camera, I didn't record it. This is the second time, to be honest. So I went in very precisely, and this kind of brush, like this brush, is like perfect to do like this kind of work. And I do want to remind you that this HengFang, I guess I'm pronouncing it right, I don't know, this liquid eyeshadow is like, it takes time to dry down, so you have to take your time. And I got a little excited there while doing that. And I guess you're gonna see me. I started dancing in a while because I was so excited to see the pigmentation and the color of it. Yeah, there you go, I'm dancing. I'm a weird person, okay? And here I'm just curving out my eyelid, trying to get the desired shape I want, and carving it out and looking back and forth, matching with my other eye. And then I'm just gonna go in and just curve it out. It's just about time and patience, I tell you. And going back with the purple from the same palette we have used already, I'm just gonna try to diffuse some of the harsh line that I have created over here, and I'm just trying to diffuse it. I'm gonna go in with some pink, some purple, back and forth, blending it out. No big deal, you're seeing what I'm doing. Sorry if I'm singing. So here I'm using this smaller blending brush, which is like a pencil brush, you can say, and I'm just blending it in, matching with my other eye just to make sure they look identical. It's all about, you know, going back and blending and patience. Trust me, it is easy and fun, but it takes time. So yeah, be patient and blend. So this is another glitter eyeliner I'm gonna use today. You do not have to use it, like seriously. I went overboard because I had it lying there and I wanted to use it, so I had it. I did it. You can buy either one of them, you don't have to have both of them. So here you can see me. First of all, I thought of doing a liner, then I got carried away and I covered the whole previous color with this new liner glitter. And it is also obviously sticky, you have to let it dry for a while and then go back with any other shades if you want to, because yeah, we are gonna go back with some blending again, you know, make it look all flawless and good looking. And here in the NYX palette I didn't have a shimmery shade for my brow bone, so I went in with the Beige Cosmetic Highly Bible palette and I used that. And this is not a precise good brush to do this work, but it was just in front of my eyes and I used it. And then I did my liner, and this is my favorite liner, to be honest. After Lakme, this is my favorite. It is from WetnWild and it's very good. And I did my liner, my lashes, my mascara off camera, I'm very sorry, and also my full face off camera. This video is only dedicated to my eyes. And this is Lola lashes I'm gonna show you. This is in the style Vogue and in love with this. I'm gonna get the Goddess, I guess that is another style they have. I'm soon planning to buy that as well. And now moving on to my waterline, I'm gonna mix this 3 color over here and using this brush over here, which is from Miniso. I don't know whether they still sell it or not, but this were like in a pair of 2, you get it for 300 and this was one of them. And it is like an amazing brush to do your pencil, like waterline and everything. This is an amazing brush. If you follow me on Instagram, you're gonna often see me using this brush. Oh, by the way, I'm on Instagram as well. If you want, you can follow me. And I'm just gradually, you know, building up the color to waterline, if that makes sense. And then I'm gonna go in with this pencil brush which you saw me using previously over my eyes. And I like my under eyes to be very blown out, and for that I use this kind of pencil blending brush. Does that make sense? I'm very sorry if I'm all over the place. Anyhow, I like to do it like a very blown out. I take it very down, I drag it very down to almost towards my cheeks. I don't know why, but I like it in that way. I like my inner corners to be like my waterline to be very dark, and then gradually like you know, gradient effect. I like it in that way. And this is the kajal I'll be using today, which is from Jordana, and it's a very pigmented one. Here I'm trying to be fancy and showing you some swatches. So I'm just gonna tightline my waterline, and yeah, then I'm gonna put on some mascara, and that's it. That's all for the look over here. And I hope you enjoyed watching it and my randomness. I'm very sorry if the quality is very poor. I'll try to improve day by day, I promise. But this is my first video to try to show some love, and if you think it was helpful, please subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so that next time I upload you can show me some love, or we can just sit down and hang out and do makeup together, right? Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.